Germany may have found a way to break the deadlock over Greece. Bloomberg News is reporting that Chancellor Angela Merkel's government may be satisfied if Greece comes up with at least one economic reform. That would be enough to open the door to at least some bailout money. But Germany still wants Greece to ultimately come up with a full package of economic reforms. A Republican congressman says his party's leaders will hold a showdown vote on trade this Friday. The measure would give President Obama fast-track authority to negotiate a Pacific Rim trade deal. Here's House Speaker John Boehner earlier today.
Trade votes are never an easy lift around here, but Republicans are continuing to work, and we're seeing some positive momentum in the right direction.
Getting Democrats on board is the big problem, and there may be a last-minute hang-up over how to pay workers who lose their jobs because of the Free Trade Pact. Now, the next target for federal prosecutors, trading in the Treasury markets. Bloomberg News is reporting that the Justice Department will look into whether financial institutions are sharing information improperly. This comes after the government successfully went after Wall Street's illegal practices in the foreign currency market. And the engineer of the Amtrak train involved in that fatal crash last month just outside of Philadelphia was not using his phone just before the derailment. Federal investigators who analyzed phone records announced their findings today, but they still don't know why the train was going more than twice the speed limit when it left the tracks in Philadelphia. 8 people died and 200 people were hurt in the crash.
Well, step aside Russia. The U.S. now wears the crown as the world's biggest oil and natural gas producer, and that's according to data compiled by BP. It says U.S. oil production rose to a record last year, gaining 1.6 million barrels a day. Gas output also climbed, with the U.S. again supplanting Russia in the world's top spot. The emergence of U.S. energy has enabled the world's largest economy to reduce imports. It has also caused a slump in global energy prices, and the U.S., of course, now produces more than Saudi Arabia.
And the shares of Johnson Controls, they are rising today. The industrial parts company is considering a breakup. Johnson Controls says it's thinking about spinning off its automobile parts unit, and that would allow the company to focus on other divisions, such as its commercial air conditioning business. Automobile parts are worth more than half of the company's $22 billion in annual revenue.
Well, Tesla will start making deliveries of its Model X electric SUV in 3 to 4 months. CEO Elon Musk says more than half of the orders for the Model X come from women. That's in contrast to Tesla's Model S sedan, which has a mostly male customer base. Tesla originally promised the Model X would be available last year.